Good morning students, all of you are most welcome to today's class. Dear students, yesterday we had already discussed two stanzas of the poem No Men Are Foreign. Today we shall deal with the rest of the stanzas of the poem. First of all, let us have the reading of the stanza 3. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. In this poem, the poet reminds us that all the human beings in the world have eyes like us. They wake up and sleep like us. They can also understand the strength and power of love through which we can all gain many things in our life. He also speaks in this stanza that there is a kind of life which is common to all in the world. There is no difference of that kind of life from ours. And he says the pattern of life in the world is the same everywhere. It is the birth, growth of life, and eventually death. And this pattern of life is the same. Then poet is asking a question to all of us. Then how can one place on earth is foreign to the other? Then he moves on to the next stanza. Let's have the reading of stanza number 4. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispose, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other. In this stanza, the poet tries to warn us that we must never fall into prey of petty prejudices and we begin to hate our brothers. And if we do so, it is ourselves that we are betraying. And he says we are doing a great injustice to our own brothers and sisters. And we are blamed for all our actions. And we are responsible for destroying the peace and harmony around us. And then he moves to the last stanza of the poem. Let's have the stanza. Reading of stanza number 5. It is a human earth that we define. Our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no men are foreign and no country strange. Through this stanza, the poet is reminding us that whenever we take arms in our hand or weapons in our hand, we destroy the earth and pollute the earth on which we could live, we can live, all of us can live very peacefully and cordially. And how are we destroying and polluting the earth? It is the hatred, prejudices, war and killing that releases the dirt of our thoughts, action, words into this air that we breathe and destroys its purity. Poet says it is a high time for all of us to recognize and learn to live and let others live. And he also says that if we live on the same space, the same earth, and if I and you can live here, what should prevent them from living here in peace and harmony? This is the last question that he puts into the hearts of the people, hearts of the readers to reflect on it. And he concludes his poem with this stanza. Let us also conclude our class today here. Dear students, I am also sending a very little homework for today. Kindly do the homework and write it in the English copy and send to me. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.